loading soon. And after that, we can go racing. And we see William starting the track now. And remember, there's still, I guess, a potential fight for second. The more important fights are between Inigo Olmo and Kubaisush. Kubaisush and Reyes are not really, because Reyes is not here. But Tova and Matty could be interesting. From a tie, both of them in the lobby. William gets off to a good start. Olmo, followed by Roddick, who crashes out in that R6. So having to do a bit of a comeback if he wants good points in this race.
Jeromu sneaking by, but doesn't quite get past the Sarge before he meets a rocket. A nice bowling ball, though, gonna help him out tremendously. Only Inigo passing him up.
Yeah, but he's right behind Inigo. The Pengatisi does have pace. He just handles bombs horribly, and that rocket
See ya
will put
later.
Jeromu in second. Now Olmo and TomDom are in a fight, and behind them there's some rockets coming. And Inigo was, I'm not sure, was he shot by Jeromu on the bridge? I think it was him. And he's now fallen a bit back, and he now gets zapped by TomDom. But ahead of him, Olmo has a zap as well. No, a bomb. Has a bomb as well. I don't know why I said that. But Jeromu can possibly pull away with that. Does no, Olmo manages to recover kind of, even though it's a big time loss. Jeromu also crashed, and the zap behind wasn't coming. TomDom lost a lot of time behind as well. And he now shoots Jeromu, so now Olmo is up to position 2.
Chat showing up for TomDom, but he's fallen back quite a bit after a couple of exchanges there. Olmo doing pretty well for himself. Warbloom's not going to connect. Jeromu probably pretty happy with third in that Panga TC. It is interesting to think about. Because he got the best overall standing in the league, he has to play on one of the worst cars. Maybe he can make it work though. That rocket is certainly not going to work though, hitting himself with it and passed up by Flo. Ooh, live standings having some issues.
Alright, I'll try to fix that in 1 second. Until then, can you take on the race?
Absolutely. Early lead for William, as we've got 5 laps here in total. Actually, it's going to be a bit of a long race. 2 laps left to go. Flo and Jeromu getting caught up on the bridge just a bit. TomDom still trying to catch Inigo, has the bomb on his head. Zap not going to be doing too much. Jeromu not hitting those turns at the best angle. And Panga TC in general seems to struggle with bridges as well, so that's going to add to the troubles. Olmo trying to make a getaway. He's made somewhat of a getaway. Definitely within reach, within a battery's reach, give or take. As we flow through the rest of the board, it does seem to be quite a quiet race.
We're checking the live leaderboard again. As Jeromu is quite a bit fallen behind at the moment. I think the biggest fight is between Olmo and Flo for second. The gap show that although Inigo could be catching Jeromu behind them, but we'll see. And Olmo is losing some ground here to Flo. So there's definitely something to watch out for Flo with the zap, but not close enough. Can Olmo pull this off? Would be a good start to this event, because I believe he is in a points fight. And Flo, will the rocket hit? It doesn't look like it did. So Olmo will be crossing that line in second. Behind him, Jeromu has quite a gap on Inigo. In fact, Tova is closer to Inigo now. And he won't be able to make things happen here. but Inigo almost fell back a place there. And as I've mentioned, I'm gonna be quickly checking on that. So yeah, Olmo versus Inigo are tied in points. Oh, Roddy hitting the side of the bridge before being able to finish.
Poor Roddick. On the R6 Turbo, it should theoretically be a pretty strong car. I think it might have struggled with the bridges a bit. Jerome asking if he can change cars. Of course not. Of course not. It will be Stadvolt next. I think, you know, besides bridges, I think its CC is alright. I think bridges is big issue. But we'll see. Headed over to Stadvolt. If we can, yeah, I can check those scores. We can see how it works.
I mean, so as we stand, Olmo would be 3 points ahead of Inigo based on this. But that's only been one race, and we are already heading into the next. There's like, I think, there's no 14 tracks in today's lobby. There's, I'm counting.
Yeah.
11 if I count correctly.
Okay.
Which is still a decent number of tracks.
Oh yeah.
So it could be interesting to see.
Early
Oh,
zap,
Tova with the early
well.
zap.
Yeah.
Getting the lead and getting a bomb. How will it balance out in the end? Will he be able to keep the lead, get a lucky explosion, or will his early zap be turned around? Oh, he gets a lucky explosion.
Holds on.
But behind him, the fight rages on. This could be good for Tova actually, because he could be getting away while the people behind are fighting for second. Flo and Olmo. Flo with the zap and Olmo getting crushed out from that. William also the zap. Gets shot by Cheromu. Cheromu avoids. So Cheromu gets up into third place. Flo gets a bomb, so he could be looking to get second now.
Double bombs coming out. Tova trying to make more of a lead than he already has. Hiromu with the pass into second. Tom Dom approaching the podium. Hiromu taking a shortcut, and he's going to be successful at it too. Tom Dom getting a bomb in the meantime.
And Flo also has some kind of a pickup. Tom Dom's rocket doesn't hit. So I wonder what Flo has.
Wow.
Because it isn't going for the pickups right now. Maybe it's a zap, but I'm not sure. It's only lap 3 out of 5.
An impressive execution on the bomb by Tom Dom. He was able to basically direct his car into the wall, and or he went over a ramp and slammed his car into the wall. Did an instant recovery from that bomb. William seems to have blown up, but was not noticeably affected by it.
Still quite close to Tom Dom, and Tova lost the lead. Tova is down in third. I don't know what happened ahead, but he suddenly popped up on the view of Tom Dom and William, and he is being targeted. Oh, and Roddick flies across the screen. But yeah, Tova losing quite a big lead and falling into the hands of Tom Dom and William. Tom Dom going for that pickup. I think Tova already has something. And Flo and Jerome are already 40 meters apart, so the fight for the lead is also on. Jerome misses the cut, puts out the zap, but Flo is going the wide pass, so he maintains the lead.
Flo went like he was picking up a pickup, but he didn't. He already had one.
Oh, and Tova blowing up Jeromu, who then proceeds to shoot Tom Dom. So Tova versus Flo. It could come down to this. Tova led half this race, had quite a gap, and now he has another bomb. He did have one in lap 1, and he got the lucky ending out of that, and he blew up at around the same spot. Can he get it this time? No, he blows under the bridge, and now Jeremy will be able to go past. Does Tova have any kind of an attacking weapon? No, he gets shot on the other hand, and it was William, I think, but William must have blown up. Tom Dom blowing up as well. There's lots of chaos going on. A shockwave coming out. Flo wins the race. Behind him, Jeromu can finish second. It's William versus TomDom. William getting shot, but the rocket won't hit. And it looks like that's it for this battle as well.
Below that first place consistency. Tova, early lead, eventually lost it. Did hold on to a podium though, was caught up in a couple of fights nearby. But yeah, William 4th, TomDom 5th is going to end Stadville. Tons of bombs coming out on that track. We'll see if that continues. TomDom seems to be tilted at the fact that Almo got Sarge. Never good for someone to get tilted. Just from a gamer psychology sense. Headed over to Sakura.
Gonna be interesting to see. Jeromu did already win the points.
Yeah.
He considers Pengatisi a mistake. I think it's an interesting challenge for this final event, but also I wouldn't have picked this challenge, but even some might consider it even a meme at this point. Like, he has a 17-point lead. He has the championship win. But we are racing on Sakura and lots of chaos in turn 1. There's William with big gap already. Tova running second, not far ahead of Jeromu. Oh, William! Did he slow down intentionally? Did he crash? I don't know. But he had the zap, and that caused a lot of further chaos. Tova losing second place. Jeromu inherits it. Flo rolling a lot when the star gets used. Jeromu takes that pickup. I don't think Flo has any, because he was already gonna go for that. He does take that pickup, but it's a fake. So he
drops
blows up.
oil. In the meantime, it does fall behind Inigo for the moment, and a lot of people took the outside four-corner turn around the, I guess, inner building there. Which was interesting to see. We'll see if they continue to do it on this lap. Ooh, one going for the balloons. Inigo almost getting zapped.
Yeah, Jeromu takes the lead with that zap, and Inigo's balloons were a nice idea, but I don't think they help with that. I think it was purely Jeromu zap. Flo running into a wall here, so losing a lot of ground.
And let's
I don't know
see.
if that was seen on the screen, but it
It
is
was,
Inigo and William fighting for
William.
second. Inigo going the long way around,
Yeah.
as you've mentioned.
A lot of people going on that outside, maybe lacking the track knowledge.
Great balloons!
William.
Great balloons! Tova with the speed, able to overtake Inigo, but somehow running wide like that. It looked like understeer a bit, but also Inigo's push to the inside might have confused Tova a bit. And they are very close, and Jeromu's not far either. Pengatisi is horrible on bumps, and guess what? This track has quite a few of them. It probably hates the bridge section. William is getting into this fight as well. It's a three-way battle here. And in fact, four-way battle for first, because Jeromu shooting a balloon backwards. I don't know if he spun or what exactly happened, but Inigo takes the lead. William shooting a balloon is not gonna hit. Inigo is gonna clip on a jump down. So Jeromu takes the lead back. Williams' balloon still not going to find the target. But he's getting a lot closer in these turns based on pure speed. Can any of them get the pickup? Someone took it, I think.
TomDom with the battery, gonna try to pass up a couple, but spins out. Flo pops the battery as well, pass up two.
Tova gets the bomb from William now. Jeromu with the worst section for Pengatisi. There's still one big jump, in fact 2 jumps left. This one, he survives this. Let's see how he fares with the last one. William doing better speeds here. Pengatis here lands it. William almost catching him in the end. And Flo with the battery should be able to maintain that fourth position.
Unless he loses control, he didn't. But interesting time to pop it there. Maddie getting hit by the shockwave, but ultimately landing and gonna be finishing it out ahead of Roddick at R6 Turbo.
Roddick has done all last places, I think, so far.
Yeah, Roddick has been struggling with the R6, but we'll see if he's able to pick it back up. He's been doing well in the league overall. Currently in 10th, so about middle of the pack. Ahead of a couple people in the lobby. We are headed to rooftops.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Cars are gonna come out in different ways here, I think, the advantages and disadvantages. Acceleration helps more because you are in the air a lot and you lose momentum. So we'll see if any cars can benefit from the style of this track. Jeromo on the front row, Pengatisi might not benefit from all those jumps. We'll see. We'll see. Inigo is right behind him at the moment, and he's getting actually a bit further away here, it looks like. And Inigo runs wide, and they are getting pickups. Jeromo has something, Inigo has something, and I think Tova has something. The few players crash behind on the helicopter jump. Inigo has a rocket, as we can see. And he shoots it right as Jeromo's turning. Not a great idea. Jeromo slows down with Zap.
I don't think he got hit by the rocket.
I don't think... that would be weird. Inigo runs wide with the Zap. Jeromo manages to sneak past. That would be real.
Stops, passes the bomb. Nice move. Almo for recovery though.
So what I was gonna mention is it would be really weird if Jeromo got hit by that rocket. It was very poorly shot right at the turn. But I don't know, you could be right.
Jeromo, interesting jump, but I mean, seems to have worked out for him. Almo gonna get hit since spinning by the rocket. Inigo, hit by a rocket and badly punished. Oil comes out, not gonna hit too many. It is going to be Jeromo's 60-meter lead that he has gotten away with. Maddie 45 in third, Inigo, Flo, William all nearby as we head to lap 3 or 4.
Yeah, I feel like the lap is nearly as long as the second, but we do one lap more. So the race will likely be a bit longer. I wonder if that has any influence on the race, but Jeromo is just pulling away and away. It's almost Matty for second, William and Inigo not far behind either. These fights for second are really close, these past two races. There's a rocket flying, Inigo is gonna get hit by that, but he does almost manage to hold on to second. William lets him by, I think he saw a target on his back. He doesn't want that.
He's gonna go for a pickup of his own first before he engages in this battle. And even better, he's positioned right behind Inigo. It does get the zap right before the ramp, but still gets hit by the rocket. Almo gets zapped. Flo with the zap as well. And he is going to be emerging in third in the final lap.
That feels like a bit of a wasted sample. I'm not sure when he exactly engaged it. I thought for a second he was being zapped by William and that he had a battery instead, but no, it was his own zap that we saw. Oh, and Olmo trying to shoot with rockets again, but Flo gets a battery. Alberta has seen a few batteries today, I feel. And he'll be pulling away and putting an oil down. Olmo avoids it well. Tova avoids it. Matty behind them runs into it. Roddick hits it as well. Jeromo wins the race in the meantime. It looks like William will be able to get second. Olmo with the battery flips. Can Tova? No, Tova is way too far back for that. I thought for a second. Tova would be closer, but
some position mix-ups there at the end. And Tom Dom with an unfortunate 9th place finish there after complaining about the car in the previous track. So maybe getting in his head a bit here. We'll see.
I mean, it could be the other way around that he feels, oh yeah, this car is horrible, and that's exactly why he does badly. But like you said, it could also be placebo and just his morale falling. But we are entering Santorini. William with a good start is now ahead of Flo for the second there. Brody taking the lead somehow, but William gets his up, and he's got a small gap now. Especially as Olmo gets shot, and someone behind as well. Might have been Tova.
Maddie
No, I don't think it was Tova.
out in second, and with a big oil, gonna be hitting many people off the ledge. Tom Dom gonna willingly jump off the ledge. Roddick and Tom Dom both spinning out as they take their respective jumps. Tova gonna hit the oil. Jeromu hitting the wall. Tova getting right past. A bomb has gone off. Rockets are going off. It is absolute mayhem here on Santorini as we head into lap number 2. A double zap by Maddie. Holding on to third. Aiden goes second. William first. Ooh. Is going to use the battery here. Holding on to third. Big jump. Is going to work out. Headed to the tightrope section. No oils to be seen. We'll see if he come out here, losing control though, giving Tova third place for now. Jeromu grabbing one as well. That oil not going to be too effective. Fate coming out.
Yeah, Tova being given third place for now. For now, meaning that Jeromu is on his back. Oh, he slows down to shoot his rocket, but then hits a fake. Roddick flows past them with a battery. Roddick
Shoots
has some
himself
kind
with
of
a
crash.
rocket. Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Tova is. I think Tova hit the right side wall there, almost crashed in the straight. Roddick hit by the balloon and falling like 3 places.
Yeah, the R6 has really been struggling on these jumps. Jeromu with the bomb, trying to pass it to Tova. Doesn't seem like he's going to be able to catch unless Tova were to make a mistake here. Instant repo by Jeromu, not going to chance it. Zap and Shockwave. Flo getting hit by that Shockwave as well. Maddie is going to get stop zapped by Flo, but he's going to avoid it. Very nice by him. Pops another battery. He landed this ramp jump last time. Going to spin out this time. Repo out in 6th place. Tova has fallen on the tightrope as well in 3rd. This gives a Flo window of opportunities to spin out, fall down, lose 2 places. Maddie and Tom Dom. Tom Dom out in 4th. Has been struggling in a couple of races, but now looking nice as we head to the 5th lap.
Oh, and Tom Dom struggling a bit. He looked like he flipped a bit there. He's not gonna get shot by those balloons, but Matty is quite close to him. Remember, Tom Dom complained about the car, so let's see if he can pull off this 4th place finish. There's still half a lap to go, and Matty and Flo behind are cycling for pickups now. Matty is being targeted though, and Flo's rocket is gonna hit. And both Flo and Jerome are gonna go by, maybe even Olmo. Meaning that Flo is in 5th. Tom Dom probably can maintain 4th.
Battery by Jeromu gonna sneak by into 5th place, past Flo. Flo not able to block, even though it was a tunnel with the birth of ballistics, he just wasn't ready for it. Roddick had the best lap going into the 5th lap, but is going to finish in that last place. And now you carry on for about 15 seconds and I'll be right back.
Okay, so what I cannot tell you right now is the live league standings show Inigo as 1 point ahead of Olmo. And hold on a second. So the event standings puts Inigo 2 points ahead of Olmo. And remember, based on the points table, a lot of places have 1 point between them. 1 point between them. So Inigo and Olmo are really close, not just in today's event, but also in the overall points battle. And Tova is quite a bit ahead of Matty. Tova is fourth in just today's event, is doing really strong actually. And Matty is down in 8th. And they have 23 points in between, so Matty has a lot to catch up. I believe they were tied heading into this event. Yeah, they were, so if Matty can catch back up by that much, he would be able to get 11th in the league.
You're absolutely right. And Zyno has joined the lobby. Tried to take Sarge. Originally, Sarge seems to be a meta pick here. Tried to be picked by 3. Only can be picked by 1 though. Switches over to the Evil Weasel. And it looks like he's currently 4 points behind Tom Dom.
It does look like that. Yeah, because Tom Dom was in the lobby, but if Zyno gets a single race in, this will change. So, let's see. If Zyno gets a last place finish even, he'll get more than 4 points in league standings for that, because there's not more than 10 players in this lobby. And there's a Zap coming out in the front. Roddick hitting the oil in the back. Zyno on the Weasel heading into those oils. Tova is gonna go past Flo, having difficulties too. And William falling into the lake ahead. Inigo and Olmo in the lead. They are in a fight in the points as well. But Olmo is gonna get shot. And Matty is gonna go past into second.
Ooh.
And Olmo is gonna try to avoid the oil. Actually not going that bad with the recovery. Oh, Flo is gonna roll a lot again with the start. And someone has a zap, but Matty, the one with it, crashes. The leader, Inigo, has a 70-meter advantage. So he now has to use that well. But behind, there's a lot of fighting going on, which will also benefit him actually.
Yeah, Maddie hitting Flo twice and Almo once with that zap, I do believe, but it kept getting hit. Oh, and Almo drives into the canal. Maddie locking on with some rockets, but being locked on with some rockets as well. Flo just barely makes it through the doorway, but gets caught up. William passing. Rockets coming out, not going to connect. Flo with some great pickups. Has had lots of zaps, lots of batteries. Currently is using a battery to his advantage to hold on to third. Maybe hunt down second and William Adama if he can. But look at all those single-digit numbers. This is the opposite of the previous race, or it might have been 2 races ago. Jeromu spinning out on the column. And a 3-way battle for 5th unfolds.
Yeah, Jerome has a higher top speed than that Weasel. Who's gonna go first into the third? Zyno with the lag. Jerome with the flip on Pangatisi. So yeah, things are going interesting, and Olmo gonna be heading into the river. Not a great plan.
No. Oh,
Yeah, Zyno does
wow.
have lag, which wasn't unforeseen. I'm not sure he's joining from his home connection. So he's still running 6th though, and shoots Olmo to enter 5th. And ahead of them, Flo and Tova aren't that far, and William is still reachable for them. Nico's gap shrunk a bit, but I don't think he's catchable. Flo with a bit of an explosion. Tova's getting close, but Flo has a zap on at the moment. That's soon gonna be gone.
Nobody is able to escape this death ball that is behind them. Tova and Flo continuing their battle. Tova going to connect with Zap, and it responded with water balloons. It's a moot point for the most part, although Tova does end up in second. I'm sorry, in third. Hit by Flo's rocket. Positions him perfectly to get a hit of his own. With those rockets exchanged, it looks like he will be aiming for that finish line. No oils in the way, and lots of incredible oil placements on that race. Laying it right down the middle of everything. It was really well done. It tricked a bunch of people. If they had laid it on one of the sides, it might not have gone as well. Another very nice oil is going to lock down 6th place for Almo, and it caused some chaos for the back. Tom Dom out in 10th. In the chaos, Roddick, Zyno, Maddie, and Tom Dom all getting flipped around. Zyno regretting his evil weasel.
Yeah, but this would now put Zyno 3 points above Tom Dom.
Okay.
So Tom Dom is now in a bit of an impossible position here, I'm thinking. Because to gain that much on Zyno, he needs to gain 3 positions in the event points table. And he has 60 points, Inigo in 4th has 90. He needs 30 points on the 3 people ahead. And that's not gonna be easy to pull off. Yeah, there are no Panthers in this lobby. Panther is strong, but really hard to drive. So, I wonder how it would perform. I will be interested if we see it in higher divisions.
We're headed to Schools Out 2. Which is the longer of the Schools Out. 1,545 meters is going to be the length of one lap. Tom Dom with the pole.
And it is only 2 laps. But Tom Dom does get up well from that. Almost seems like he's gonna be in 2nd. He in fact hits Tom Dom. Jeromo is gonna be sliding up to the left there onto the pavement. There's an oil already being placed. William is blocking Roddick, or it looks like Roddick is pushing William. And there's a zap as well from Olmo. Can he catch Tom Dom in the jump? Because that could be crucial in terms of the race. And he can. So Olmo now with the lead and a 40-meter gap, maybe even 50. So he's now in control of this race.
I would have liked to see Tom Dom hold that oil until after the drop and get it right on that ramp. That would have been cool to see. He is going to get hit some more. Tova with the shockwave. Going to be flipping a couple. Tova and Tom Dom. Inigo and Flo. William nearby as well. Ooh, Tom Dom going aggro for one of those pickups. See what he gets. Flo seems to have a rocket. Can't shoot it though. Does shoot it. Passes Inigo up. Oh, Inigo losing 3-4 positions.
And Tom Dom and Tova fighting for 2nd, but Tom Dom gets a bomb now. After the shockwave which was successful, may I add. Oh, and he's gonna slow down, try to zap or pass the bomb. He's gonna zap 2 players, but only after blowing up, and now he's 40 meters behind William, and he's gonna lose those 2 spots too after the crash. Jeromo is gonna be getting launched with a water balloon. Tom Dom is gonna crash again. Oh, crash again. Oh, this is going horribly for him.
That was so well driven by William too. Drove right by Tom Dom on the side. In the meantime, a star comes out. Flo able to take 4th place off of it. William nearby Tova. Rockets being aimed at Flo and Maddie.
Oh yeah, I believe it was Olmo taking the start from the bench, because I didn't see that anymore when Tova and William were there.
Wow, that would be really impressive by Olmo. Olmo taking another star. Wow, he knows the stars
and
on this
Tova
track.
got shot right on the ramp. So now William is in 2nd. Tova, that was actually lucky for him, I would say, because he got repo. I'm not sure if he would have lost more without it and William crashing on the stairs. So now Tova with an advantage out of that shot. I did not expect Tova to recover, but he did. And it's now him and William with a gap to each other. Tom Dom, like 20 meters out of Zyno. Zyno spinning on the wall and getting passed by Inigo. Inigo getting shot with a shockwave. I think that was from Zyno. There's a 4-way fight here. Again. Oh, and it's basically...
Ooh.
Oh, I was gonna say they were 2x2 heading into the sewers. But Jerome's gonna crash as well after Zyno did. Zyno repositioning in last now.
Yeah, Zyno defending so aggressively there, and it could have worked out in his favor, but ultimately he got spun around and also got zapped on the ramp. Tova getting hit by a fake. William gonna shock him as well, and so Tova falling back about 35 meters in some of the final turns. This could be William absolutely stealing second place right out from under Tova. Tom Dom has a bomb, isn't able to pass it on to Flo, even though Flo stop zaps him. Wow. Got to be tilting for Tom Dom. Jeromu, Inigo, both hounding him now. Balloons come out, the rockets come out. Inigo.
Jeromu's gonna get hit by the zap, so it's gonna be spinning. Big time loss, and Tom Dom basically secures it, but although there's still the last turn left, we've seen that it's not easy. But it looks like he's gonna be able to complete that. Inigo Roddy getting shot with a shockwave, and Zyno's not gonna be able to go. And it looks like Roddy killed past him even, and also Jeromu. It could have been fixed if he didn't crash there.
Yeah. Didn't quite remember the bench. It's always that bench. Whenever you try to do something cool at the end there, that bench is always waiting to scoop you right up. I thought he was just going to go on the right side of it. I don't know if he could have fit through, but he definitely can't fit through by running directly head on into it. So that is definitely going to sting for Zyno. We should be headed to a new track soon. Ranch is going to be our next track. Shout out to Ranch. We'll see who disconnects. If anybody.
Who suggested this track, I wonder, because the disconnection is not gonna be the big issue, I think. Although I do think the tumbleweeds or something was causing connection difficulties, but let's see if the frame rates will be good.
Yeah.
Even. In fact, I personally still have all the range files. Oh, someone going for the cut there. I think that might have been Zyno, and he's not gonna make it.
Not gonna work.
He's down in the tens. Olmo and William fighting for first now, heading down to the river. Oh, William taking the lead, but getting shot.
It's okay.
Olmo, he's back ahead. It might have been okay, but he probably would rather be leading the race. He does have a new pickup though, and could be shooting Jeromu and or Olmo with it. He does shoot Jeromu. He could have waited with that one and taken out both of them. And now Tova coming out of somewhat nowhere and doing the section really nicely.
Yeah. Water balloons at their backside, not quite going to connect. Jerome, who seems to have been struggling with that Panga TC, and the podium is all but settled at this point. Almo passing up William in the turn, holds onto it. Bomb on Tova in first, tries to pass it, misses. Now in second, we'll see. Swerves, side swipes Almo and passes it on. Almo not going to be recovering too well. Battery by William, catapulting himself into first. Grabs a bomb to thank him for his troubles. Jeromu able to pass on the bomb over to Tova. It looks like Fancy C actually doing pretty well.
Yeah, it could be interesting. I don't know how well the grip is on that car regarding this surface. It's a unique surface, so it could be handling differently on cars that might perform badly otherwise. And Pengatisi could be one of those cars. Although on the way up, Jeromu is gonna fall almost into the river. So clearly, it doesn't fully have a grasp of the surface.